I felt like I was part of the United States of America.
Not only did we have a good job, but we were doing something that was important.
I helped us to win the war. The women made sure the men had all the supplies and stuff that they needed. They replaced the men's labor in the steel mills and all the other jobs that were available before the fellows left.
I left Virginia because there was no work, and my uncle suggested I go to Pennsylvania. He said they're hiring at Armstrong so I could get a job. So I borrowed $20 from my dad and bought a train ticket to Lancaster. I was 16 years old.
Well, I had just graduated and I hadn't been out of school too long, and that was one of the first jobs that popped up, and a friend of mine, he said, just go and see what it's about. And I started to work the day that I went to check the job out.
I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I was hired, on the floor. I assembled harnesses for the B-17, and then I was promoted to inspector of those, and then I ended up with another promotion in the chemical lab. My husband, Merrill, was a navigator on a B-17 in World War II. I was working on the B-17 and Merrill was flying in the B-17. Yeah.
We made shells and they were sent to Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania to be filled.
I made and worked on treads for the United States Army. The part that you see on the tractor that makes the wheels go around. I worked at Truscon Steel on Albert Street in Youngstown, Ohio.
Well, when I first started, we all had to learn how to spark a welding torch. We did terminals for airplanes, B-29s. Without these terminals, without these wires, your airplane couldn't shoot up into the air.
We had to work 3 shifts. Sometimes it was pretty hard, especially staying awake during midnight shift.
Our day would start at 7, and we would go to work immediately. The work that we did was on conveyor belts, and the inspectors would be at the end of the lines, and they would check everything off and put our badge number on what we had welded.
In little boxes, like there were the different sized and numbered wires, and we had a diagram of where the numbers were placed, and you just followed that.
We all had stalls, and in each stall was a worker, and in each worker there was your welding torches, and everything was just set up perfect. As a welder and as a woman, I was honored to do this because to me, it was helping not only the country, but for my soldiers, or our soldiers. And to me, that was very, very important.
I worked with a lot of women that had never been outside the home. They didn't know what it was like. I think it gave women more confidence, like housewives that wouldn't think of stepping over the line because the husband didn't want them to work.
I was really proud to be able to help.
I think everybody would have that feeling when they've accomplished what I thought I accomplished.
My name is Mary, and I'm a real-life Rosie.
My name is Esther, and I'm a real-life Rosie.
My name is Ethel, and I'm a real live Rosie.
My name is Frances. I'm a real live Rosie.